Hi, I'm Dr. Saida, and we just had this amazing journey of reclamation webinar where there was like, look at all these questions. There are like so many questions. I could not answer them all, and I want to. These are brilliant questions. I love these questions. So I've been doing a series of videos. This particular video is going to be around the physical issues of vaginas and pelvic floors. So we're going to look at the physical questions, okay? So the first questions, there are areas at gate 1 that are uncomfortable and many areas in my yoni where there is no feeling whatsoever. How do I overcome frustration, hopelessness, and a program of just giving up? First of all, please don't give up. The fact that you don't have any feeling doesn't mean anything about you. You can develop that feeling. The fact that there's areas that are uncomfortable, these are worthy places to inquire. That's why in the 6 weeks we go very slowly and we don't use the egg right away. We go into a deeper inquiry, into cellular repatterning, into asking permission, into discovering. We're going to approach this as a deep intimacy instead of I have to be this way and I have to do these things. That's the culture we're in. We're going to disengage from that culture. We're going to come into a beautiful relationship with ourselves. So please don't give up, because I've helped so many women reclaim their bodies, transform their vaginas. I mean, it's quite amazing. So I'd be very honored to hold space for you. So let's look at some other questions here that are physically related. Incontinence. Incontinence, psychological aspects, how to heal all incontinence. Okay. Stress incontinence is normally caused by psychological factors. So stress incontinence can happen even in children. It's not an age-related issue. It's a stress-related issue. Very important to understand this. And to heal that, we need to look at those issues and allow you to feel safe, to feel trust, to be able to have the capacity to take care of yourself. I had a client who was being stalked. Of course she's going to have issues. So of course there was a restraining order, the police got involved, the man went away, and she healed herself. But so that's an extreme case. But so there are, those pieces. The other part of incontinence is very interesting. Sometimes there are literally nerves that just keep firing, that just don't understand that they're not meant to be firing. That requires some support that is maybe through a professional who understands how to repattern nerve signals, and that does exist. In this course, what we do is we empower you to get so clear, know your body so well, that if you were to engage a professional for their services, you would know what to say, you would know how to engage with it, you would know how to lean in, you would have the language and the confidence and the power to provide for yourself what you need. But in general, many women heal incontinence simply by going through this program. So that is a very common side effect. I've had an injury to my pelvic area through vaginal childbirth. Both of us almost died. Wow. C-section tore my psoas from L5. There's also a rape trauma. How do I begin to heal and be at peace with all my body, with all that my body has been through? I would love to have you in the program, because the way that it's designed to let you meet yourself right where you are and to start moving with that slowest part of you, guiding, slowly unwinding the assumptions and the definitions that are holding the trauma in place, but also opening up to what's true and emerging now. We are erotically intelligent beings, and very rarely do we get to actualize that and activate that, and we definitely do that in this course. So I hope I see you in there. How this works for you if you've had a total hysterectomy and you're older. So again, the jade egg as a functional practice and all the other somatic practices you can totally do with a total hysterectomy. When you're missing the ovaries, then you're going to need to use your adrenals even more for that production of estrogen. So you need to understand how to do that. These are practices that are taught within the program. Many women who are older who've had total hysterectomies have successfully been through this program and have a very profound relationship with their bodies and rejuvenated their bodies. So I find it very exciting. So hopefully I get to see you in there, and then maybe I can give you some more direct support as we're moving through the program. How do I deal with sex after 2 babies and a pelvic floor prolapse? I love the word, how do I deal with sex? I'm assuming that you would love to make love, and I don't know what degree your prolapse is. If it's an early stage, you can reverse it. Posture is really important. If it's at a very late stage, you might need some intervention. But that's very different than the desire to make love and to connect. So I love you in the course because I want to go deeper into this question. I think there's a lot behind this question. All right, ladies, I think that's it for the physical questions that emerged during this webinar. I'm sure there's going to be way more. So please join the 6 weeks program. If you're watching this for the first time and you haven't seen the journey of reclamation, please watch that. It's free, like watch it. And then consider joining us. It's going to be an amazing, powerful, in-depth experience. Thank you so much for your vulnerable and courageous questions, ladies.